Welcome to the 4th annual Grifties and the first ever live Grifty Awards. And now for your hosts, Uncle Hotep and Hotep Jesus.
Yo, no George, but I can't even breathe in this joint.
That's fucked up. He working on that Coon of the Year award.
Black people, am I right?
We've got some great categories tonight, including athletes.
We'll say what's up to your dad.
Who do you want? Hamlin? Hamlin's a sleeper. Hamlin's a sleeper.
Female, musical, celebrity, people's political grifty, the Hall of Fame, and a surprise category.
Y'all see we professionals, we got the teleprompter and shit. And of course, the one everyone is waiting for, Grifter of the Year Award.
From podcasts to movies.
DJ Protocol.
Yeah, DJ, that's the time to do it.
This is not a grift. I really think Lil Nas X is a gay demon.
Unlike most modern award shows, none of these women have penises.
Women shouldn't speak anyway.
Y'all picked the blackest room for a black. Paint the walls white so I can see y'all next time.
All coons looking like to me. Some of you white people too. Some of y'all look like you came from 8 Mile.
We're halfway through, no one's been shot yet.
But I gotta say, at the Grifty Awards, there's only one person more arrogant, more self-assured than me, and that's Hotep Jesus.
Grifter of the Year. Clap it up for old Uncle Hotep.
Hopefully my kids will watch this and be inspired and stuff like that.
Fuck them kids.
I'm looking for my wallet. I'm like, oh, thank God he didn't take it. Thank God.
I remember when you was training me, man, when it was training day, like Denzel.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up.
Yo, 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 yo. What's happening, family? You already know what it is. It's the homie. The big homie.
DJ Protocol.
Checking in live, baby. And it is Juneteenth. June 19th, 2026, year of our Lord and Savior. Hope everybody's having an amazing Friday. Hope you had an amazing week. Everything was blessed and lined up for you in a way that only God could do it, you know? In a way that only God can handle that for you. Because if it wasn't for the Most High, well then, what are we here for? Let me put the flag up on the screen. We need the flag. We need the flag. I think it needs to be seen by all as we sit here and talk some trash. Oh yeah, let's see here. Let's go to images. Let's get this up on the screen. I would have been did this if I would have known that that's what they was gonna be doing on my screen. You know what I'm saying? Is it here? There we go. There we go. We fall down, but we get up. Because we some OGs. All right. Boom. There we go. It's Juneteenth, baby. I hope everybody had an amazing week. Like I said before, I hope you participated in any festivities or anything today. I hope that it was good for you. Hope you didn't get too wet. As you know, down here we definitely had a big rain out. Yeah, but it was a good day all in all. So, you know, shouts out to y'all and all the greatness that you did today. Oh my. Whoa. Oh, some chicks in Atlanta that done got the scam, and I just got a message. Somebody said you should cover on your show, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to cover the scammer rods. Scammer broads. Yeah. Oh man. Hold on, y'all. Let me send this message. See, this happens every time I get ready to. Every time I get ready to. Oh my goodness. Huh. So I guess I got to hurry up. I got to hurry up and finish the show tonight. Yeah. I've been summoned home. I've been summoned home to start my Father's Day weekend. So I'll go in the house a lot earlier than I planned on doing. Anyway, yeah. So great show lined up for you all tonight. We're going to talk about history and Juneteenth and how we got here, because unfortunately, some people just forgot how we got here. Some people don't know how we got here. We have a lot of people, particularly black folk, because, that's my family, and I'm going to always address us like I'll address, other people when times is need. But for the most part, I am going to address us because we got shit to get together, and I love us. I'm always going to help us. I'm always going to make sure to go above and beyond the need to let you guys know where the fuck we fucking up and where the fuck we can get right. That's because I care. If I didn't care, I wouldn't say shit. Remember back when you used to get your ass beat by your mama and she used to say, I'm only beating you because I love you. I'm only doing this because I love you, because if I didn't care, I just let whatever happen happen. Well, I'm feeling that way, okay? That is really my feeling. I am doing this because I care. I am doing this because I want what's best for you. Point blank, period. So take this ass whooping with grace, and we shall make it through it. All right? Anyway, we're going to talk about Juneteenth. We're going to talk about Fight Night a week ago tomorrow, because, that Fight Night was an amazing night. Great matches, but there was one statement heard around the world that has everybody up in a tizzy. But my question is, should you really be in a tizzy? Because, there's been some things that done happen out here in these streets that make you go, So, we're going to check that out. We're going to talk about that. Plus, Savannah. I'm tired of talking to y'all about this same thing over and over and over and over, bend over and over. Well, my sheriff said he tired of this shit too. So we gonna check in with that and all the good stuff. But first, let's go ahead and kick this show off proper. Y'all know how we do it. And if you don't know, you're going to find out. Bro, Microsoft, I don't care about your feedback hub and want to know what we got going on. Leave me alone. Before we get into any of that, we got to start with some dope music. And if you never knew how we get down, you finna find out. Dope artists from the city. It's Juneteenth, so I got to kick it off like this, man. We down here by the river. My dog Clay Hodges. River Bounce. Shouts out to Clay, man. Clay got a new video, a new performance that he did with Fam ATL. I think that's what it's called. We Fam ATL. And that thing is doing numbers. So shouts out to my brother Clay. I'm glad this shit is taking off like it's supposed to, man. We only going higher than high, baby. Let's get it. River Bounce.
Way in the waters, way in the waters, mother's way in the waters, God is gonna heal the waters.
Types of praises to God Almighty, Lord of all the worlds, Master of the day of judgment. Thee do we worship and thy aid we to seek. Show we the straight way, the way of those who in the go astray. I mean, Remember those Africans that prayed kneeborn in the wilderness? I mean, remember those Africans that prayed flat down in the wilderness? I mean, El Amadel Peru, Haiti, Jamaica, Curacao, Martinique, Brazil, Honduras, Belize, Guatemala, Venezuela, Ecuador, Ange Walton, Ajit Ali, Floyd Adams, Jim Cook, Kaya Lele, Kaya like me.
Bounce it, shake that on the floor. If you real one, let me know. If you body, let it show. This one here for the. It's that gullah, get you down by the river. Gotta be solid, if not you gon' be found by the river. Where you going tonight? I'm going down by the river. Cause I heard it's up, you know it's going down by the river. This that whip pill I got, it's only found by the river. Got this river, God is with me, I can drown in the river. Everybody stepping out, we got a crowd by the river. Let me hear you make some noise if you get down by the river. All my west side people, where you at? All my south side people, where you at? All my east side people, where you at? All my up top people, where you at? All my out of town people, where you at? Where you from? Let me hear you from the back. Got my steppers with me and they got my bag. She got bags, CJ DJ run that back. Cause I wanna see you bounce it, shake it on the floor. If you real one, let me know. If you body, let it show. This one here for the pole. Bounce it, shake it on the floor. If you real one, let me know. If you body, let it show. This one here for the pole.
Down by the river, brown on the liquor, wear snake. See the sounds of the slither. Want the sounds I deliver, want the pounds I deliver. Man, I used to sell them things, break down like a swisher. Booty round like a stripper, got a clown for it. Every time I'm in town, she pulling down on the zip. Just took a picture, them kids got a mouth full of silk. Now go and tell the DJ to cut it now. I'm with a project, bitch off of Bay Street. I got dreads in my head like I'm J-Ski. I got goals in my mouth when I say cheese. Designer now came a long way from JC. Got a mama saying how she wanna taste me. Probably cause I'm iced out like a pastry. Told her to pipe down, use a baby. Tell them folks quiet down, ain't let Clay speak.
Cause I wanna see you bounce it, shake it on the floor. If you real one, let me know. If you body, let it show. This one here for the pole. Bounce it, shake it on the floor. If you real one, let me know. If you body, let it show. This one here for the pole. On my west side, people,
Let me see you shake it.
on my south side, people,
Let me see you shake it.
on my east side, people,
Let me see you shake it.
on my up top, people,
Hey, hey.
on my west side, people, let me see you shake
Pole
it.
fingers.
Let me see you
Pole fingers. Pole fingers. Let me see you shake it. One time for the homie Clay Hodges. Oh, yeah, I like the way it's working tonight. I like the way it's working tonight, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Friday Night Flights. The service is covering everything you knew and might have missed during the course of the week. We're clear for takeoff and expect to be in the air in a moment's time. But check this out. I want to please ask that you fasten your seatbelt and secure our baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. I want to also ask that you secure your table trays, and your seats in an upright position as we prepare for takeoff. Now, big favor. I mean, this is big. This is huge favor, okay? I need you to place your personal electronic devices on the chargers if they're not fully charged, but I know you. You're a good guy. You're a good gal. Your phone is already fully charged because you was waiting for tonight's show. It's the best show on the internet on a Friday night. Who else you're going to tune in at 8 p.m. on a Friday night? It's protocol, okay? It's protocol. We know that you're going to tune in to Pro on Friday night, okay? It's already known, all right? Now, thank you, Trump. Smoking is allowed for the duration of this flight. Drinking is heavily encouraged because this shit gets a little rocky. Thank you for choosing Real Nigga Airlines. Please enjoy your flight. And away we go. Oh, that's where we starting at tonight? We starting with no love? Sounds good to me. I got love, though. I got love. I got a whole lot of love. I got a whole lot of love to give. Whole lot of love to give to all my peoples out there in the streets. Yeah. But yeah, man, it's Juneteenth, man. Again, welcome aboard. Hope everybody had a great Juneteenth. Matter of fact, hold on. I gotta pop my drink, you know, because it's Juneteenth. We gotta celebrate Juneteenth properly. You know what I'm saying? Because Juneteenth is a patriotic holiday. That's right. Juneteenth is a patriotic holiday. And tonight, a lot of you will learn about the patriotism of today's holiday. Tonight, you will learn about the patriotism that was extended to black folk, not just in 1861, not just in 1865, but in 1776. During the original fight? Bro, what are you talking about? What are we gonna learn you? Because, see, I hate hearing people say this country wasn't founded for us. This country isn't for black people. I hate hearing it. It's a horrible statement. Horrible statement that we need to do something about. So I'm going to do my work. Because honestly, outside of where we are now when it comes to taxes and cost of living, I wouldn't want to be nowhere else. But I'm so patriotic that I'm willing to fight for it. You see this right here? Any society that will give up all liberty to gain a little security will deserve neither and lose both. It's from the homie Benjamin Franklin. I believe that. I'm not giving up any liberties. And I'm taking all security on my own. Securing my family. Securing my future. Securing my safety. Those are patriotic situations. That's what we stand for. So we're going to get into that tonight. We're going to get into how the founding fathers looked at us as a people, black people. We're going to look at the Declaration of Independence. We're going to look at the Constitution, because, you know, a lot of people like to throw up the 3/5 clause. We're going to look at the 3/5 clause. We're going to look at the Emancipation Proclamation. Did I say we're going to look at the original Declaration of Independence? We're going to look at the original Declaration of Independence. And we're going to look at General Order Number 3, which was read in Galveston, Texas today, when the last of the enslaved people found out that, you know what I'm saying, these mother suckers been capping on you, and you really been an American citizen for this long. So anyway, we're going to jump into that. So share with friends, let them know Pro is live, and he's about to do his motherfucking thing, yo. You got me? All right. First, I think I want to start with some shenanigans. I want to start with some shenanigans from the people of Savannah, Georgia. Because, y'all, the hell you got going on, huh? And I see that my internet may be lagging some. So, you know, if it's lagging, you're a little behind, it's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. It'll catch up eventually. It'll be doing its own thing, man. It'll be doing its own thing. I need to see what's up with the Xfinity. I need to see what's up with Xfinity, because this ain't gonna work. Oh my shit, there you go. I'm also watching these WNBA games tonight. as well, so don't mind me. Anyway, hit the like button, share. If you're new, hit the follow, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. It's a good time over here. If you're checking us out on kick.com/protocol, give a gift this up, man. Only costs like a cup of coffee. I'm telling you, it's worth it, and we put back into the show. I guarantee we put back into the show. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and pull up these shenanigans. Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, do me a favor. Take your behind over to kick.com or rumble.com. Heck, I'll even I'll probably not be on Facebook for too much longer, man, because honestly, I feel like they're gonna take me out. They already won't let me go live from my page. All right, I have to go live on my, Facebook protocol page, and that's surviving surprisingly while it's surviving. But I don't think it's going to happen too much longer. And I like playing music, and Facebook and YouTube don't like me playing music. So we got to build kick.com. We got to build rumble.com, man. Y'all come on over there. I know y'all are like, oh my God, I got to switch platforms. Yes, you do have to switch platforms. And it's okay. It's okay. You switch platforms when you want to. You got a TikTok, don't you? You got a TikTok. You got a some of y'all on that lemonade, whatever the fuck it's called. You know what I'm saying? You get new apps when you want to get new apps. Come on in. Come on in. It is nothing wrong with coming on in. All right. Anyway, Savannah, Georgia. Let's talk. Let's talk about y'all and y'all shenanigans that y'all have been partaking in downtown. You know, it's funny, and I think I talked about this last week, Friday. We have my fellow black folk on Juneteenth. I'm addressing you. We are down to bare balls minimum, and what we can and can't do in the city, in things that interest us. Wedding venues can't get alcohol licenses to appease weddings because they're black owned or in close to what's a black area, even though it's really close to downtown. Bars aren't allowed to get liquor licenses because they're black owned or they're reaching out to black people. Restaurants can't get liquor licenses because, you are in close proximity to black people. And then you go downtown and you fight and you turn up in the most egregious of ways, cause scenes, get on the internet, go viral, and then the people say, nope, we're not going to open up anything for them. Or, yeah, that's opening up, and it's sad because it's in a particular place to where, people are fighting and going array and all of this other stuff. Yeah. That's happening right now. And you seem to be okay with it. You're out in neighborhoods, fighting, shooting up shit, teenagers running amok. But then when someone steps up and say, enough is enough, we need a better community, you want to fight it. You want to argue it. You want to talk down on the person whose job it is to make sure the community is safe. I see you. I see the way you're addressing the sheriff, because the sheriff is doing neighborhood walkthroughs in hot areas. I see the way you're addressing the sheriff, because they're arresting people because of the foolishness they're doing downtown. Well, pro, what foolishness are you talking about? Well, I'm going to share it with you. Let me see, where is it? Right here? I think it's right here. I think it's this one. So we're going to start here. Shouts out to the homie Maddie. Shouts out to Maddie. Come on, screen. Here we go. Arrest made in unacceptable graphic fight videos circulating in Savannah. All right. Told y'all, man, y'all got to bear with me, man. The internet is the internet, and tonight, for some strange reason, I don't know. I don't know what's going on tonight.
Looking to power up your brain and body daily? Dr. Mercola Vitamin B.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and skip that ad. Skip that ad.
Than two graphic fight videos making the rounds online, and now they are at the center of an active Chatham County Sheriff's Office investigation. WTOC's Stephen Glover spoke with the Chatham County Sheriff tonight and has the latest details. Stephen.
Yeah, that's right, Shelby. First, a warning. The videos may be disturbing for some, but the Chatham County Sheriff's Office gave us the recordings. Sheriff Richard Coleman says they're working on identifying the people seen on the video brutally injuring a man. These graphic fight videos provided by the Chatham County Sheriff's Office are circulating online, showing two separate fights, allegedly by the same group of people.
Absolutely terrible. Unacceptable. It cannot be tolerated here in Chatham County.
Sheriff Richard Coleman, in a Facebook Live Thursday, went to West Congress Street near Ellis Square, investigating where the fights occurred. According to the Sheriff's Office, this video was taken Saturday night, showing two men fighting on West Congress Street. The one man can be seen running over to the intersection on Bernard Street before an officer stepped in. And in the other video from Wednesday night on West Congress Street shows a man surrounded by a group of people and attacked on the ground, where the man is seen being kicked and punched. One person even kicking and stomping on the man's head multiple times before he's dragged along the pavement.
The subject has been sent to the hospital to get a medical perspective on the injuries that they've suffered. I had a chance to meet with the victim, who appeared to be in pretty bad shape.
Coleman says they're working to identify everyone involved and provide justice for the man. Sheriff Coleman adds they've already have 3 possible suspects they're looking into.
I don't know who you think you're playing with, but you got the wrong county and the wrong sheriff. So you sent me a message, I'm going to send you the right message. We're going to get your behinds and we're going to put you in the Coleman Inn in that jailhouse where you belong.
And again, Sheriff Coleman says this remains an active investigation. Live in the newsroom, Stephen Glover, WTOC News.
Stephen Glover, WTOC News. Shouts out to Stephen. Well, guys, guess what? We got a perp walk. Perp walk.
Mr. Fighter.
Y'all heard that faggot? Listen, run that faggot back.
Dude, y'all got a Mr. Fighter.
Whoop-de-doo, y'all got a Mr. Fighter. He got a Mr. Fighter. That nigga about to be at home. He about to be at home hitting the toot toot boot boot. Yeah. Yeah. Whoop-de-doo, Mr. Fighter. Whoop-de motherfucking do, Mr. Fighter. But hey, guess what? Mr. Fighter ain't alone. Nah. Mr. Fighter ain't alone. Because look, a female related to the video also got her ass locked up. That's how y'all want to spend y'all Juneteenth, huh? Yeah. Hey boy, Hank Aaron been doing his due. Shouts out the sheriff in Hank Aaron shirt. That nigga they been working. He been running his ass. He been running his ass off today. I'm gonna get y'all today. Yeah. She ain't had nothing to say. That's good. That's good. Don't add insult to injury, baby. So we're gonna see. All right. Let's see. What did Maddie have to say? Whoop-de-doo, y'all. Whoop-de-doo. Y'all got a Mr. Fighter. That's what 24-year-old Elijah Wilson said to our cameras as he was booked into the Coleman Inn today. WTOC was the only news station at the sheriff's office as deputies took Wilson into custody. Wilson is charged with aggravated assault and battery for this incident. This is in relation to 2 graphic videos that are now at the center of an active investigation by the Chatham County Sheriff's Office. One was caught on city cameras and the other on phone video. Wilson allegedly attacked two different strangers in 2 days downtown. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Didn't know that. Wilson allegedly attacked 2 different strangers in 2 days downtown. A video from Wednesday night shows a man being attacked by a group of people, including being kicked and punched and stomped on in the head, while unconscious on the ground before being dragged along the pavement. Sheriff Coleman visited the victim with severe injuries at the hospital this week. Investigators are still searching for 2 additional suspects connected to the case. Wilson has been arrested previously for violent assaults. He was arrested 4 separate times in 2020 for aggravated assault, domestic violence, strangulation, Jesus Christ, in December, simple battery family violence in July, an incident of simple battery family violence in late March, and another arrest for simple assault family violence in early March, all in the same year. Prior to that, he spent time in Savannah's RYDC, though it's unclear for what charges because juvenile records are sealed. Oh, whoop-de-doo, Mr. Fighter, got your ass locked up. You're probably happy. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Mr. Whoop-de-doo, he's out of here. And let's see what we got as she was booked into jail this afternoon. According to the sheriff's office, she is the female seen in all black in the fight video, assaulting the victim before, during, and dragging him at the end. Graphic video warning. I will put that in the comments for reference. This makes 2 to 3 arrests expected in relation to the graphic fight downtown. Okay. Well. I don't see this is where my problem comes in, right? And I wonder. Let me see. I think she said the videos in this comments. Warning, graphic video. Warning. All right, let's see. How's it gonna come up for us? All right, let's check this out, y'all. Graphic, yo. This is graphic. I just want y'all to know. Oh, man. Oh, he running his pockets. Yo, that's crazy work. That is crazy work. I can't watch no more. You get mad. you get mad at these people when they say shit like, you're chimping out. Oh, they ain't shit. They're beast and they're wild animals and all this shit. Viking Hotel, what it is. Shouts out to my dog, the Wizard Dragon, in the building. Cheers, mate. These people say all these statements. You can get upset. And you get hurt. And you get mad. But look at what you do. Look at the things that you put out here for them to quote unquote judge us by. Oh shit. Oh, that was when they was at the garden. Oh, okay, cool. I'm finna say, I thought something done happened on SmackDown already, but ain't nothing happened on SmackDown. By the way, man, we got a new show coming, man. Shouts out to my dog Tap Money. We got a wrestling show coming up, so y'all stay tuned for that. Shit's gonna be lit. Shit's gonna be amazing. Shit's gonna be awesome. The perfect show. So make sure you're there. Oh, damn, I knew that nigga Jalen Brunson had mother. Wouldn't the fuck did Jalen Brunson show up in the goddamn WWE and goddamn bop a nigga with a chair? When the fuck did Jalen bop a nigga with a chair? Oh, he was with LA Knight. Oh, shit. I ain't knew that. I missed that. Anyway, get this shit off my screen before I get goddamn on thrown off and shit. That shit go throw me off if I got that shit goddamn running on my screen. Fuego! The homies in the building. Finally made it home, man. Good evening, man. Welcome, brother. Welcome. Welcome in. Flight crew member, y'all. Flight crew member. Damn, boy, Facebook is behind. Facebook is completely behind when it comes to the show. Goodness gracious. My gosh. Anyway. And how far are y'all behind? I wonder how far Jack Reeves and Fuego is. I wonder. This is crazy. Fuego's on Rumble. Let me slide over to Rumble right quick. Let me see. Excuse me. I don't even, is Rumble running? There's gotta be running. All right. They're about to hit me with a commercial. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Y'all bear with me because I'm seeing all kind of crazy technical difficulties going on tonight. All kind of crazy technical difficulties. Oh, man. Damn, Fuego and them behind, too. This is crazy. Is Kick behind? Let's see if Kick behind. We're going to find out. Y'all bear with. Turn it off. Turn it away from here for a second. Oh. Kick ain't even. Did Kick didn't even start? Hold on. Wait a minute. Kick didn't even start. I'm looking at that now, yo. I'm looking at that now. And I should be. I'm trying to get that right now. All right. Y'all give me a second. I got to fix this. What the hell is going on? Shouts out to everybody over on Rumble. I see y'all. Shouts out to everybody on Rumble. Y'all rumbling. I appreciate it. Why is this not live? All right, so you know what I need to do? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have to do it this way. Oh my gosh. Y'all bear with. Where's my authenticator at? There it is right there. All right, let's let it give me a new one because it's already close to time. All right, here we go. All right, cool. All right, let's go over here right quick. Where is it? Someone up here somewhere. There it is. There it is. All right. Where is it? There it is right there. Same one. Yeah, that's the same one. Okay. Let me see. Oh. Oh, wait. Let me go ahead and just put this one in here. Wait. Yeah. Wait. What the hell? Tut, what up, boo? What's happening? We see you, gal. All right. Let's go ahead and put that in there. And start. And now we should be flowing on kick now. We should be flowing on kick now. All right, let's see. Is we good now? Let's find out. Go to stream. It still says, what's going on with Kick? Well, my internet's good now. All right. We should be good. All right. Okay, here we go. All right. We live now. We good to go now. All right. Everything's, now we got everything. Now the signal's green. Now we got Kick running. I don't really, man, this is that extra shit. This that extra shit that niggas be talking about right now. All right. We live on Kick now. God damn. All right. Good to go. Live on Kick. Live on Kick. We good. We good. We good. We got to play catch up now. Sorry, Kick. Y'all might have to go and check out a little bit of Rumble to catch that first 50 minutes of footage. I don't know what the hell was going on. I don't know. And Kick seems to be the only ones that are actually damn near in sync. Oh, man, this is crazy work. This is fucking crazy work. Anyway, Kick, welcome on board. Sorry you guys wasn't on with us. I don't know. It's fucking technology. That's all I got to say. Anyway, shouts out to everybody tuning in. I see we got, people piling in on Kick now that we live. The session is healthy. The stream is healthy. All right, let's get back to where we was going. Where was I going? Where was I headed to? What was I talking about before I realized that shit wasn't live? Oh, Savannah Renee. Savannah Renee and all of its foolishness and all these people out here fighting and just doing the fucking most and just killing the vibe, man, killing the scene. But we're going to clean it up. We're going to clean it up. And you can be mad all you want to, but we don't want to live in shambles. We don't want to live in a community that is completely tore the fuck up because you niggas don't want to have nothing. We're not going to subjectify ourselves to such foolishness because you don't want to have a thing in life. Because you want to terrorize people. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We're not going to accept it. We're not having it. Okay? So, I don't know. It is what it is, and we going to fix it. And we going to fix it. All right? All right, guys. Share the stream, hit the like button, follow if you're new. So we about to get into some crazy shit. We're about to get into some crazy shit. And the crazy shit that we're about to get into before we get into the real is well, there was a UFC fight this past weekend. And it was big. It was huge. Huge. Let me see. UFC Freedom 250. We had something like a streaming party until they told my black ass that you cannot. Hey. Okay. Shouts out to Kick. Shouts out to Ordom, man. Ordom gifted 1 sub. Shouts out to the homie. Shouts out to the homie. Yes, sir. My homie said he's fucking with it. And
I'm not fucking leaving.
He ain't leaving. He here for the good times. That's right. You know, look at him. He's yeah, I ain't gonna say he's he's not chimping out, but he subbed and he has Oba in the chat. You feel me? So if you're over on Kick, man, Kick is a good time. Kick is real interactive. We got plenty of gifts you can put in the chat. You know what I'm saying? We got you see Ordom, he's going ham in the chat right now with all the different gifts that you can put down. So y'all come on through, man. Sub on the Kick. Get a part of the community, man. Meet the Hoteps. Pretty much a lot of my Hotep family is going to be found in the Kick chat because Kick is Hotep property. I mean, not actually, but Hoteps is the one who put Kick on the map. We went over there, and then all of a sudden, everybody else wanted to go. Aiden Ross. What's your boy name that's in Atlanta right now? Casanat. Academics. All of them. It's crazy. Now that I think about it. Hold on. Hotep's been told you. Hotep's been fucking told you. Because everywhere we go, everybody else follows. When we went, it's crazy, Ordom, because I've been live for like damn near an hour. I just didn't know that it wasn't streaming over on Kick. I appreciate that, homie. See, these the homies I fuck with right here. You feel me? Been waiting for you to go live to sub. This is the man. First, I'm gonna give you this. Then I'm gonna give you this. Cause that's a real one right there, man. That's a real one. But yeah, we got on Rumble. And then here come Academics and everybody on Rumble, right? Then we got on Kick. And here comes Academics and everybody over on Kick. And it's like, God damn. But everybody flocks to them. And which is weird. I mean, it's good that they can bring people over to the platform. But like, damn, bro. You can't fuck with the OGs? I mean, you can at least shout out the Hoteps. Like, hey, shouts out to the Hoteps, man. They really know where to go. They know where to be. Shit's crazy, man. Fuego says love to everyone. I don't know about everybody, but I get what you're saying. Oh God. Anyway, we had an amazing night of fighting. Well, unfortunately, the fighting isn't what caught everybody's attention. First of all, we're gonna just look at this first because this was amazing. This was a look, bro. If anybody knows how to act up on their motherfucking birthday, it's this nigga. Yeah, we got it on Kick now. We got Kick back up. Hold on, let me tell him Kick is open. If anybody knows how to wild out on their fucking birthday, man, it's this guy right here. this guy right here knows how to act up on his fucking birthday, man. Shouts out to one Donald John Trump. It was his motherfucking birthday. WrestleMania on his birthday. I mean, not WrestleMania. UFC fight on his birthday. Flyover. Fucking bombers. That's fucking awesome. Look at that shit. Amazing. National anthem with the flyover. All right. But that wasn't Yeah, that was mad suspect, bro. The doctor stopping the fight, then saying the fight was bad. That was mad suspect, bro. That shit was crazy. I didn't understand it myself. But I mean, we got to remember, UFC, I have to look at it like this. UFC and WWE is now under the same umbrella. You know what? I'm glad they look. Sidebar: all you fucking retards and you're mad about the UFC event, and these niggas got trannies dancing and fucking rainbow paints on the goddamn White House. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. I'll take watching a motherfucker beat some ass than fucking dudes parade around as fucking women all day, every day of the fucking week. All day, fucking every day. Oh yeah, this happened too. Shouts out to Nitro Circus. Shouts out to Nitro Circus, man. Travis Pastrana and the boys was out there acting a fool. And I love it. I fucking love it, man. I'm a fucking big, huge Nitro Circus fan, and that was amazing. I don't give a fuck about that. All right. So let me see if I can find this. Look, you had fucking the fighters were coming out from the fucking Oval Office and shit. Crazy work. Crazy fucking work. Crazy work, man. I fucking love it. I fucking love it. It's amazing. But my favorite part of the night was, let me see if I can find them. Let me see if I can find them. This is my favorite part of the night right here, guys. I ain't even gonna hold it.
And if I'm going to say anything, there's only one person more incredible than the Incredible Hulk, and that's my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Now listen, Alex Pereira, I want a shama on your mama.
Ooh.
And lastly, Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America? Ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, what? Wait.
Is a man. Am I right, America? Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Hogan. Hey, shout out to.
Anyway, if you don't know Josh Hogan, if you don't he literally does stupid shit like this all the fucking time. He does stupid shit like that all the time. But I'm going to be real. I'm going to be so real with y'all. I'm going to look you in your face. I'm a big screen it. The man might be onto something. The man might be on to something. Now you're going to be like, Pro, what do you mean? How dare you disrespect this black woman? First of all, fuck you. Fuck you, okay? Second of all, I've seen a lot of coochie in my life.
You're doing something new with at the White House for the Easter egg.
I've seen a lot of coochie in my life. And, well, there's just some things in life I've never seen a coochie do. And what I'm about to show you right now is one of them things I've never seen a coochie do. Now, this isn't edited, and we're fuck it on screen. Let's go. This isn't edited video. This is straight from the 37.9 million subscribers page of The Ellen Show from 11 years ago, okay? 11 years ago, okay? I want you to see. I want you to see that up here. Can you guys see where the most replayed shit so if you're familiar with YouTube, you'll see a graph, right? Squiggly line. If you look right where the closed caption is, I don't know if y'all can see closed yes you can. Yes, you can. If you look on the screen, right where the closed caption is, you'll see this big spike, this big hump, right? This big old hump. The most replayed part of the video. And there's a reason why. There's a reason why. All right? I'm going to start at about, you see it says most replayed now on screen? You see it right up there, right above the finger, most replayed? There's a reason why it's the most replayed. All right? We're going to go full screen with it. Can I? I can't even zoom in. Got to be more careful. All right. All right, now fuck that. We going big screen. We want big screen. I don't want y'all to miss nothing. I don't want y'all. Yep. I like my shit crazy and deep, Fuego. You goddamn right. Okay. I don't want y'all to miss nothing. Okay? Nothing. Let me where my video? Yeah, let's go ahead and yeah, we gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah. All right. Be advised. Be advised. This shit about to get crazy. All right. We'll run it back a few times. We'll even slow it down. Pay a little attention. Never seen a moose knuckle do this. Let's go. I'm not going to play the music because, but I'll let you hear briefly what it dances to. Did you see it? Did you see it? America? Did you see it? Do you see it? Let's back it up just a little bit. Got to hit y'all with my nigga. Does a lady have this? Shit. Pay attention. Pay attention. What is that? What is that? What is it? Someone please help me figure out what it is. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're gonna slow down. I just want to get to know ya. Don't turn around. Here we go. Here we go. Hit the monkey. Johnny Bravo would be pissed off. Knock. Someone, anyone, help me. What is it? What is it? What is that? I don't know. Wait a minute. We got to slow it down some more. We need to know. We got dang on somebody call, what's his name? Somebody call Mark Anthony because we need to know. We need to know. Here we go. Run it back. Monkey. What is it? Ooh. There's something there, guys. There's something there. I don't really know. Look, I'll drop it to the slowest playback speed possible. We'll look at it one more time. I wish I could zoom in, but I can't. can't zoom in, boo-boo. I don't know what's going on. I wonder, can I hit that 1080p? Want to watch it in 1080p? 1080p, boo-boo. Here we go. Slow it down. Ah. Yeah. There's something in there, buddy. There's something there. There's something to jiggle, something's there, buddy. Something is there. So, hey, look. Look. Maybe he was right, okay? Maybe he was right. Maybe, just maybe, he was correct. Maybe he was on to something. Maybe Michelle is a man. I don't really know. It ain't for me to decide. Okay? It's not for me to decide. But if I had to guess, something's knocking. Hit that like button, share, man. If you're new, if you're watching over on Rumble or Kick, hit that follow button. If you're over on Kick, hit that subscribe button, man. We're trying to, I need 5 more subscribers. I need 5 more subscribers on Kick. Just 5. And I think, I'll be able to check off a check that I need to check off. So let's go ahead and get them subscribers up, man. 5 more subscribers, man. We're going to be in the building on some things. I think I'm about to buy another PS5 because I don't want to keep lugging my PS5 from the studio to my house, to the house, to the studio, to the house, to the I don't want to keep doing that. So I think I'm going to buy a new one strictly for the show so we can stream, because I believe that I want to run through Spider-Man 2 on stream before the movie comes out. Okay? The movie's on the way. Now, I'm going to preface this now because we're about to watch a couple of trailers, okay? We're getting ready to watch a couple of trailers. And we're probably going to get kicked off of YouTube. And if we do, just come on over to Kick, come on over to Rumble. You see him down in the bottom of the screen, man. Just come on over and join the crew. But Spider-Man Brand New Day drops in a month and a few weeks. Okay? It is time. Oh, I got to go back to Best Buy. I got to go back to Best Buy to see this trailer because they showed the trailer. We watched the trailer last week, but it wasn't this trailer. I want to go see this trailer. Best Buy on the big screen. Yeah, Brand New Day's on the way, July 31st. And it's interesting, right, that they put out a new DLC. They put out a new DLC. A new suit is available in Spider-Man 2. And no one knows who the main protagonist is in Spider-Man 2. I personally think that is Mr. Negative. Right? I'm watching the way that the people around him are acting negatively, right? They're acting real mean, if you would. We're getting Gray Hulk, right? I think that the main protagonist is Mr. Negative. And then to further my suspicion, they put the Brand New Day Spider-Man suit on Spider-Man 2. And the main protagonist of Spider-Man 2 is Mr. Negative. So that's what I believe. I think that. But I want to run through Spider-Man 2 before we get Brand New Day. So we're going to do a mad dash and see if we can beat Spider-Man 2 before Brand New Day drops. So that's going to be it, man. We're going to do that on Kick and probably Rumble. So y'all make sure that y'all follow, subscribe, and we're going to have some dope conversations and play some games. Anyway, Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. Let's go.
What is happening to me? Did you miss me, Spidey? I'm losing my mind. I am totally out of control. I gotta fix whatever this is right now.
Final semester MIT.
Dad, who do you think is actually watching these?
Maybe someone.
Okay, well, bye, someone.
What the? Dr. Banner, you found a way to suppress mutating DNA, right?
If you see me with this stuff, run.
So could you get rid of the bad aspects but keep the good?
How would you decide what parts of nature are good or bad?
Sorry about that.
You're not one of my students, are you?
It appears we're faced with a threat we can't control. One we can't even see. You're the only one who's immune to it. You're the only one who can sense it.
What do you think they're looking for?
Oh, see, you stumbled across my board. I'm not one of those weirdos, I swear.
He's a little weird. I'm MJ.
You two don't know each other?
Yo, Spider-Man, you okay? You get rid of that monster inside you?
Think I might go see how MJ's doing.
You're not gonna get away with this.
But he might.
I didn't know you could get that big.
Hey!
But you're in danger. You just have to trust me.
Fine.
This whole thing can get really scary.
Who the hell is that?
Who the hell are you?
Frank, please. I don't have anywhere else to go.
By the people who love you, just gonna let him go himself? Love you because you're you.
If you're gonna do something, you better do it now.
Never forget that. No matter how powerful you become.
I miss you, May. Huh. All right, just give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'm not in high school anymore. Oh. Did you stretch? You a big stretcher? It's so good for you. You ready?
Oh my God. Cannot wait. Cannot fucking wait. I'm probably going to go see that movie like 3, 4, 5, 10, 12 times. I don't really know. I don't know. I'll probably go see it in theaters like 3 times, and then I'll probably, binge watch it when I get it on demand at the house. Yeah. So there's that. But then something else came out. Something else dropped. And I was like, oh my God.
It's hard to believe what's not waiting for me. Someone I lost. Someone special.
The X-Men are scattered through time. In the past, from the start of Apocalypse's reign, to the future at the height of his rule.
The X-Men. I must strike them at their most vulnerable. The 1990s.
Jeez, could have at least bought me a drink first.
We gotta get the X-Men back to the 90s.
You fight a battle that cannot be won. Against the dawn of an age that cannot be stopped.
This isn't just about us. It's about everyone we've lost.
From the beginning of time to the reaches of tomorrow, we stand together right here, right now. I believe in the X-Men. We're back, baby.
Hey, man. Hey. Is anybody as excited as I am, or am I just giddy all by my goddamn self? I mean, it's okay if I'm by myself. It's cool. Yeah. Rumble is very, 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 very behind. Rumble is very, very behind. Very behind. Kick is pretty much, lickety split. Rumble's behind, YouTube's behind, and Facebook is behind. Kick is the only ones that's, on their shit. I don't know. And I think that's because the frame rates was really acting up during the beginning of the stream. Yeah, it's real behind. Like, Rumble was still Michelle Obama in, you know what I'm saying? I just pulled that up, and they're still over there Michelle Obama in right now. So, it is what it is. We'll see what happens. We're gonna get those numbers back up, once we start streaming and shit again. So, all right, well, you're on Kick, so you saw Spider-Man. I have you up on 2 different machines and was like, what the fuck? Yeah, bro. Look, trust me. I'm looking at all my screens right now. I'm looking at everything, and everything is just all just crazy, But what can you do? Because technology is Oh. I told y'all Facebook was gonna smack. Facebook smacked it 7 minutes ago because I played that UFC video of Michelle Obama being a man. Yep. So there's that. Oh, Shaka live. Shouts out to my brother Shaka. Shaka is live. He's over there doing his professor thing. Which is what we're about to go ahead and jump off into now. So, cause I definitely gotta go soon and be a father, receiving his Father Day stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, if you're new, hit the like button, follow, subscribe, hit the share button if you like what you hear. And we are about to get it in because, well, today is a special day. Today is a day that will live in infamy. For in 1861, the final people of not that Shaka. Hold on, I'll show you who I'm talking about. And he's a friend of the Hoteps. He was actually at the Hotep Con in Vegas. Hold on, let me pull him up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. No, or Tim. It's this guy. It's my brother Shaka Shakur, who arguably like it's my nigga right here, man. It's my nigga if he don't get no bigger.
If you go
check them out,
by
just
the
for a brief
information
second
of the transatlantic slave trade, that's not true. That's, like I said, that's intellectually dishonest.
Oh,
and that's
man!
What I'm saying. If you have any common sense, just
I'm getting all of his chats.
It does not sound right. It don't sound right.
I'm getting all his
that
chats
should make
now.
you want to say, okay, what the fuck is actually happening here?
All right. Wait a minute. I got to get this off a big screen. Because I'm getting all his chats now in the chat. I'm getting all his chats in the chat. Yeah, we don't want to do that. We don't want to get all his chats in the chat.
You had black people already, black folks and Africans already selling the world, not selling the world. We was already doing trade. We was already, you know, as far as merchant. Laughing but very serious. That's what that mean. Just like they did with the American Colonization Society in 1800s. Yep. And like I said, keep on digging. I got this. Like, it's not going anywhere. As far as like, more people are going to wake up. More black folks are going to wake up. That's something I don't think anybody really can stop. You have some people that's black American that's trying to stop it because they made their whole identity into being African. And that's not, you know, once you take that away from them, they haven't figured out how to navigate or how to be themselves. You notice when I jumped off that Pan-African shit, I was me. Like, all that other shit, I can be me now. It was based. I ain't gonna even lie. It was kind of a burden. It was fighting every day. You had to fight. Every day I woke up, I had to wake up and prove my love, and I had to fight. You know, as far as I had to fight every day. I had to, you know, who's the smartest here? Who's the most intellectual here? Who's the blackest of the black? Y'all see, I don't do that shit no more. Like, you know, who's the blackest in the room? Like, you know, those were things that had us, you know, going back and forth. And when I said, hey, let me take a break and just get into these books, and I got back into my studies, and I started realizing that.
So yeah, y'all,
our
that's
history.
Shaka Shakur. Hold on, he about to say he about to cook.
Is really outdates a lot of history. Let's y'all ready? Y'all want to do this, or y'all want me just to? And I'm talking to my brothers and sisters. Y'all want me to do this, or y'all want, you know, the microwave conversation? Y'all want a microwave conversation? I'm cool with it. I'm about to jump on Call of Duty anyway, shoot some folks. But so I start digging into some of the, you know, you get some slave trades, you know, some people got receipts and everything else. And it's some brothers and sisters in here right now that's dope researchers as well. And you have some that's actually, you know, just learning to research as well, which I salute you. So then you have some people that have, they have kids that's black. You know, they're from Africa, but they got kids that's black. I think it's very important to know these things. You got white folks in here that have kids that's half black as well. I think they should actually, you know, sit back and we all build together as well. You have the United States of America, which, you know, you could just say the Americans or the Americas. They have a story with lying. They lie a lot. If you notice, they have not been the most honest people. All right, they have not been the most honest people. So me, with my common sense conversation with myself, I started saying, how can I say, yeah, I hate the white man, fuck the white man. The white man been lying about this, but he did tell us the truth and tell us we was from Africa. So you got niggas on the internet that like, fuck the white man, fuck this flag, fuck the red, white, and blue, and this, and fuck America. And it's like, we from Africa. Who told y'all that? Who told y'all that? Who told you that you was from Africa? So you don't believe nothing else that the white devil tells you, but you believe this one thing where he told you that this is where we got you from, and this is where we brought you. You don't believe nothing else is fuck him, fuck that. But when it comes to, hey, you ever thought about you not being from Africa? Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm going to end the griftception on that. Listen, man, Shaka Shakur, if you don't know him, you know, there he is right there. He's on Facebook. Shaka the God on X, but I don't think he delves on X too much anymore. Like, you want to talk about Hotep and Band? Man, listen. Brother done been banned so much that he just like, man, fuck it and fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hang on you on Facebook as long as I can with the shadow ban. Them numbers say 20. I'm willing to bet there's probably, 100, 120 people in the room. The man done lost thousands of pages, man. They booted him on YouTube. I'm talking about straight yeet off that bitch. So, I don't know, man. All I got to say is, as far as the way that YouTube, Facebook, Kick, Rumble, X, the way that they treat us.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Don't like it. Don't like it. Can't stand it. Nope. Somebody let Cannon know I got that in the stream now. Somebody let Cannon know Mr. Horse is now a part of the stream. I may have to extend that. I don't like it.
No, sir, I don't like it.
I'm gonna have to extend that it at the end. But yeah. Let Cannon know, man. Mr. Horse is now a part of the stream. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's get to work, man. It's Juneteenth, as I was saying before I seen that brother was live. And well, today is the day that the final people held in captivity in chattel slavery in Galveston, Texas, as far west as the United States goes at the time. They found out that they were indeed free people. They were not slaves, and they actually had the truth withheld from them. But I want to go back. I want to go back to the original Declaration of Independence, right? So this is the we've read through this before, but we're going to read through this again. The Declaration of Independence. And I want people to understand where we were as far as the creation of this country, right? So, a declaration by the representatives of the United States of America in General Congress assembled. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for a people to advance from the subordination in which they have hitherto remained to assume among the powers of the earth the equal and independent station of which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the change. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal and independent. From that equal creation, they derive rights inherent and unalienable, among which are the preservation of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these ends, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government shall become destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundation on such principles, and organizing its power in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence indeed will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light and transient causes. And accordingly, all experience hath shown that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, begun at a distinguished period and pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute power, it is their rights, no, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to expunge their former systems of government. The history of his present majesty is a history of unremitting injuries and usurpations, among which no one fact stands single or solitary to contradict the uniform tenor of the rest, all of which have in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over the states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world, for the truth of which we pledge a faith as yet unsullied by falsehood. All right, hold on, let me get y'all up here because I already know this job acting up. All right, let's see here. Hold on, where is it? Oh, it's right here. All right. Did the kick stop kicking? Oh, no, I didn't. It's good. All right. Here we go. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation, till his assent should be obtained, and when so suspended, he has neglected utterly to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people, unless those people would relinquish the right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly and continually for opposing with mainly firmness his invasions on the right of peoples. He has refused for a long space of time after such dissolutions to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative powers, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent that population of these states for that purpose of obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migration hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of lands. He has suffered the administration of justice totally to cease in some of these colonies, refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made our judges dependent on his will only for the tenure of their offices and the amount of their salaries. He has created a multitude of new offices by a self-assumed power and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us in times of peace standing armies and ships of war. He is affected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their pretended acts of legislation for quartering large bodies of armored troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade with all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on as without our consent, for depriving us of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for taking away our charters and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislators and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here, withdrawing his governors and declaring us out of his allegiance and protection. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burnt our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the works of death, desolation, and tyranny already begun, with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy unworthy the head of a civilized nation. He has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers the merciless Indian savages whose known rule of warfare is an undistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions of existence. He has incited treasonable insurrections of our fellow citizens with all allurement of forfeiture and confiscation of our property. He has waged cruel war against human nature itself, violating its most sacred rights of life and liberty in the persons of a distant people who never offended them, captivating and carrying them into slavery in another hemisphere, or to incur miserable death in their transportation thither. This piratical warfare, the opprobrium of infidel powers, and the warfare of the Christian king of a Great Britain. He has prostituted his negative for suppressing every legislative attempt to prohibit or to restrain an execrable commerce, determined to keep open a market where men should be bought and sold, and that this assemblage of horrors might want no fact of distinguished dye. He is now exciting those very people to rise in arms among us and to purchase their liberty, of which he has deprived them, by murdering the people upon whom he also obtruded them, thus paying off former crimes committed against the liberties of one people with crimes which he urges them to commit against the lives of another. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress. In the most humble terms, our repeated petitions have been answered by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a people who mean to be free. Future ages will scarce believe that the hardiness of one man, adventured within the short compass of 12 years only, on so many acts of tyranny without a mask, over a people fostered and fixed in the principles of liberty. Nor have we been warning in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts of the legislature to extend a jurisdiction over these our states. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our immigration and settlements here, no one of which could warrant so strange a pretension, that these were effected at the expense of our own blood and treasure, unassisted by the wealth or the strength of Great Britain, that in constituting indeed our several forms of government, we had adopted one common king, thereby laying the foundation for perpetual league and amity with them. But that submission to their parliament was no part of our constitution, nor ever an idea. If history may be credited, and we appeal to their nature, justice and magnanimity, as well as to the ties of our common kindred, to disavow these usurpations, which were likely to interrupt our correspondence and connection. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity, and when occasions have been given them by the regular course of their laws, by removing from their councils the disturbers of harmony, they have by their free election reestablished them in power. At this very time too, they are permitting their chief magistrate to send over not only soldiers of our common blood, but Scotch and foreign mercenaries to invade and deluge us in blood. These facts have given the last stab agonizing affection and manly spirit bids us to renounce forever these unfeeling brethren. We must endeavor to forget our former love for them and to hold them as we hold the rest of mankind, enemies in war, and peace friends. We might have been a free and great people together, but a communication of grandeur and of freedom, it seems, is below their dignity. Be it so, since they will have it, the road to happiness and to glory is upon us too. We will climb it apart from them and acquiesce in the necessities which denounces our internal separation. We therefore, the representatives of the United States of America in General Congress, assembled, do in the name and by the authority of the good people of these states, reject and denounce all allegiance and subjection to the kings of Great Britain and all others who may hereafter claim by, through, or under them. We utterly dissolve and break off all political connection which may have heretofore subsisted between us and the people of Parliament of Great Britain. And finally, we do assert and declare these colonies to be free and independent states, and that as free and independent states, they shall hereafter have the power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. A lump in the trousers, a kick in the ass. That's it. Oh man, no, you over on Rumble. So if you're watching Rumble, oh no, Rumble is catching up. They're catching up. Shouts out to Birdie 00777. A lump in the trousers. Just saw that good old Michelle Obama footage. I'm just saying. So anyway, guys, this good old Declaration of Independence is the original one. And right here, let me see, because there were three drafts. And go back down. He mentioned slavery twice in the Declaration of Independence while drafting it, and it just didn't make it to the third one because it was the economy that all of the states at the time, all of the countries at the time agreed upon, right? It was a common well, what the fuck? All right, boy, what the fuck is going on here? Hey, y'all, hold on 2 seconds. I gotta look at something. Because what the hell is going on? All right, cool. All right, bet. As long as that's all I care about. So yeah, Declaration of Independence is mentioned twice in the out of three drafts. It's mentioned twice that they wanted to get rid of slavery and that it was fucked up, right? Well, this was an economy that the world had agreed on. So if you mention this, hey, we're separating and we don't want to participate in this, well, now you're giving the king who's running the Royal African Company, who's, one of the largest slave traders of the time, right? He now has other people who are like, oh no, boy, listen, the slavery thing, boy, they trying to mess with the money, boy, fuck that. We'll partner up with you. We will become an ally in going over there and kicking their ass. So they had to bring that out. But twice, when they were declaring independence, when the idea, when the idea of declaring independence against the king was brought forward, The enslaved African was on the mind of the drafter. Twice out of 3. And I'm sure it was on his mind the 3rd time. But like I stated, this is the actual economy of the world. There's no way that I can step forward and say this has to end when everybody's participating, because now we're going to have everybody on our head. So it had to be removed. But it was never forgotten. It was never forgotten. Fast forward to the 3/5 compromise. Fast forward to the 3/5 compromise. Right? So, what was the 3/5 compromise, you ask? It was an agreement established during the 1787 United States Constitutional Convention. It addressed how enslaved people would be counted when determining a state's population for congressional representation and direct taxation. The compromise stipulated that 3/5 of the enslaved population will be counted towards both representation in the House and representatives in taxation. Northern states wanted to limit the South's political power by counting only free citizens, while Southern states wanted to include the entire enslaved population to maximize their representation. The 3/5 compromise was a way to balance these competing interests, even though it meant that slaveholding states were overrepresented in national politics. Okay? The North wanted them free. The South was like, nah, we got to count them as the people. All right? Why was the 3/5 compromise created during the Constitutional Convention? It was created as an agreement between the Northern and Southern states regarding the issue of slavery and how, get out of here, and how it would affect taxation representation in the House of Representatives. The Southern states wanted enslaved people to be counted as part of the population, which would give them more representatives, despite the fact that enslaved people could not vote. The Northern states, some of whom sought to abolish slavery, wanted representation to be based on the size of a state's free population. The 3/5 compromise resolved this issue by counting 3/5 enslaved people while determining a state's population for representation and taxation purposes. I got to see, when was the all right, let's keep going right here, right? Many of the founding fathers acknowledged that slavery violated the idea of liberty that was so central to the American Revolution, but because they were committed to the sanctity of private property rights, the principles of limited government, and the pursuit of intersectional harmony, they're unable to take bold action against slavery. Moreover, the Southern founders, through growing embrace of slave-based agriculture and their deeply ingrained racial prejudice, solidified the barriers against emancipation. That the Continental Congress removed Thomas Jefferson's statement regarding the injustice of the slave trade and the implication of slavery from the final version of the Declaration of Independence. Now, you want to know what's funny? I didn't read that earlier. I did not read that earlier. I'm just smart. Looking at the 3 drafts, right? The 2 drafts and the final, looking at the time, looking at what's going on. I didn't read this from, I didn't, honestly, when I pulled this up, I didn't go no further than these 2 checks. These 2 right here. Boom. Boom. These are the only 2 that I read right here. Top questions. Didn't read none of this. Because I'm a genius. But there was a sunset clause, and I can't remember what piece of documentation it's in. But there was a sunset clause on the 3/5 compromise where they would come back and be like, all right, you know, this has to happen. It hasn't happened yet. This has to happen. And, well, that's what led us into the Civil War. One of the things that led us into the Civil War, rather. Let's see here. Oh man. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck me. I need to see something. Y'all give me a second. Y'all give me a second. Oh boy. All right, I gotta run through these things pretty quickly. All right, I got her already. Let's see. What we got here? What we got here? All right. I'm gonna go with this one. Over here. Y'all give me a few seconds, y'all. Let's see. What is this? All right. Oh my God. I'm coming, family. I gotta send these out right quick before it gets crazy. Got to send this out before it gets crazy. All right, got that. Let's see. Let's get one of these. All right, let's try. Let's go for that. Oh man. All right. So yeah, just a genius that saw that and was like, okay, that works. That works. Moving forward to the Emancipation Proclamation. I'm not finna read the whole Emancipation Proclamation. I'll hit some key points though. Oh, well, you know what? I probably can get through this pretty fast. A proclamation. What up, fam? Appreciate you for jumping in, man. I think you behind too, man. Kick is where it's at, bro. Kick is where it's at. You got to go to kick.com/protocol, man. Kick.com/protocol. You got to jump in there. Come on with a good times roll. All right, let's go. A proclamation. Whereas on the 22nd day of September, in the year of our Lord, 1862, a proclamation was issued by the President of the United States, containing, among other things, the following to wit: that on the first day of January in the year of our Lord, 1863, all persons held as slaves within any state or designated part of a state that the people whereof shall be in rebellion against the United States shall be thenceforward, and forever free. I'm glad you said that. I will talk about that in a second. And forever be free, and the executive government of the United States, including the military and naval authority thereof, will recognize and maintain the freedom of such persons, and will do no act or acts to repress such persons or any of them in any efforts they may make for their actual freedom. That the executive will, on the first day of January aforesaid by proclamation, designate the states as part of the states, designate states and parts of states, if any, in which the people thereof respectively shall then be in rebellion against the United States, and the fact that any state or the people thereof shall on that day be in good faith represented in the Congress of the United States by members chosen thereto at elections wherein a majority of the qualified voters of such state shall have participated, shall, in the absence of strong countervailing testimony, be deemed conclusive evidence that such state and the people thereof are not then in rebellion against the United States. Now therefore I, Abraham Lincoln, President of the United States, by virtue of the power in me vested as Commander-in-Chief of the Army and Navy of the United States, in a time of actual armed rebellion against the authority and government of the United States, and as a fit and necessary war measure for suppressing said rebellion, due on this first day of January in the year of our Lord 1863, and in accordance with my purpose, so to do publicly proclaim for the full period of 100 days from the day first above mentioned, order and designated as the states and parts of states wherein the people there respectively are this day in rebellion against the United States, the following to wit: Arkansas, Texas, Louisiana, except for the parish of St. Bernard, Paquamines, Jefferson, St. John, St. Charles, St. James Ascension, Assumption, Terrebonne, La Fourche, St. Mary, St. Martin, and Orleans, including the city of New Orleans, Mississippi, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia, except the 48 counties designated as West Virginia, and also the counties of Berkeley, Accomack, Northampton, Elizabeth City, York, Princess Anne, and Norfolk, including the cities of Norfolk and Portsmouth, and which accepted parts are for the present left precisely as if this proclamation were not issued. And by the virtue of power and the purpose foresaid, I do order and declare that all persons held as slaves within said designated states and parts of states are and henceforth shall be free, and that the executive government of the United States, including the military and naval authorities thereof, will recognize and maintain the freedom of said persons. And I hereby enjoin upon the people so declared to be free to abstain from all violence unless in necessary self-defense. And I recommend to them that in all cases, when allowed, they labor faithfully for reasonable wages. And I further declare and make known that such persons of suitable condition will be received into the armed service of the United States to garrison forts, position stations, and other places, and to man vessels of all sorts in said services. And upon this act, sincerely believed to be an act of justice warranted by the Constitution upon military necessity, I invoke the considerate judgment of mankind and the gracious favor of the Almighty God, in witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the United States to be affixed. Done in the city of Washington, the first day of January in the year of our Lord 1863, and of the independence of the United States of America, the 87th. By President Abraham Lincoln. So here we go in major instances where the president, the founders have all stated that we're Americans. So why the fight? Why the fight? Right? When I hear and I see Republicans who talk about Juneteenth, they're the same Republicans that believe in the Confederacy, but the Confederacy were traitors. They were enemies against the United States of America. They succeeded and said they weren't United States, we're the Confederate States. All because they wanted to keep slavery. Because they were still participating in the slave trade. They were still participating in the economy that in the founding of the country, they said that we were not going to be a part of. And really, when you think about it, right, as we read what we've seen earlier, that compromise came into play, that peace being taken out of the Declaration was because of the southern states. They never let go of the idea of not wanting to be slavers. Ever. They were still crown loyalists. They just felt like, oh, well, if we say we get down with this, then we actually got some protection here as opposed to having to wait for protection to come from overseas. And then they stacked up what they could stack up, and then it was like, fuck y'all. And then we was like, no, nigga, fuck you. Nigga, we on your head. And see, I believe in the true principles of the Republican Party. These Republicans that are pouncing around here, they're not real Republicans. These niggas are Confederates. And they feel like they can use their whiteness to hide in the Republican Party because it's the whitest of the parties. But I'm here to tell you, we taking our shit back. And this will be the party of abolitionists. If we got to have only two parties, it will be the party of abolitionists. And we will abolish your ass up out this shit. And as far as I'm concerned, when your ass get abolished out this bitch, we gonna be like, you got knocked the fuck out. Bam. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna tell you. I'm gonna let my homie tell you. Where my nigga at? Where you at, cuz? Let these niggas know how we feel.
You got knocked the fuck out.
That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Your ass getting booted, bitch. Ain't gonna be shit you can say about it. As the homie just said, when it comes to Juneteenth, Trump proposed the idea of Juneteenth being a federal holiday on his platinum plan for Black America before he was voted out after his first term. Biden just stole it. Hey, homie, you want to know something? Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to see if I can find it, and I'm going to make this quick because I got to go because I done got a barrage of text messages. I think that was, let me see. Let me see. You know what? I know I can go right quick and get it probably pretty quickly. I probably can find this pretty quickly over here. 2017, 2022, 2022. Okay, yep, there it is. There it is, right there. Let me see. Let me put this. Yep. Nope. Not there. Juneteenth. Move here. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see if I can get this up for you right quick, guys. And we're gonna proceed to wrapping up because I got to get the hell up out of here. Nope, I don't want that. I want this. I want that. I want this. There we go. All right. There we go. I want this. The hell? The hell? What the hell is going on? Oh, okay. There we go. There it is. Now it's there. Now let's see if we can get this open. They might not let us get it. We're going to find out. Yeah, they ain't going to let us get it. They ain't going to let us get it. That's all right, though. Because we going to show the world. What is it? Wayback Machine. Wayback Machine to get us right. Wayback Machine gonna get us right. Every time. Wayback Machine gonna get us right every time. Let's see. Right here. Where is it? All right, let's go right here. All right. It's loading. It's loading. It's loading. Oh man. Oh no. All right, let's back it up. Let's go here. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna get it on the screen. Let's see. Damn, cuz y'all ain't got no pictures. Y'all ain't got no pictures. Come on, cousins. I gotta do better than that now. All right, let's go to this one. That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy work. I want y'all to see this. Damn. Ain't got no fucking pictures. All right. Wait, let's see here. Let's click on this right here. I want to know why. Let's go to this one. Maybe this one can get us right with what we need. I don't know. It's taking up more time than I wanted to take, that's for sure. Oh boy. Like it's trying to, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, they got one. They got one. There we go. All right. All right. So, independent. You're like, you know, platinum plan, all that good stuff. Well, check this out. Know that guy right there? You ever seen that guy right there before? You ever seen that guy? You ever see y'all seen that guy before? Yeah. Yeah. Y'all seen that guy before. Y'all know that dude. Few masks, little distant at Trump Atlanta's campaign rally. All right. Minutes before President Trump took state. Oh my gosh, what is this? Blacks for Trump campaign rally. Yep. See, they keep talking about that. There we go. There we go. Trump unveiled his platinum plan to provide $500 billion in access to capital, create 3 million new jobs, and bridge historic disparities in healthcare and education for African Americans. All right. Yep. Got an invite. Got a personal invite. Got to call it an invite to be here. And I was there. It was a good time. It was a good time, man. It was amazing, you know what I'm saying, to be amongst the people who, you know, you see that? A President Trump supporter shouts in agreement to remarks made by President during Blacks for Trump campaign rally at the Cobb Galleria Center in America, Friday, September 25th, 2020. I like that. A President Trump supporter shouts in agreement to remarks made by the president. I like that. That's nice. Frame that. I'm gonna get that framed. I'm gonna get that framed. I'm gonna get that framed. Beautiful. Fucking beautiful, man. I love it. I love it. We're gonna go ahead and save this image. I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that. And then I need to get this byline here. I want to find Alyssa Pointer. Where are you now, Alyssa? How's life? Go ahead and copy that. Anyway. Yeah, man. So, you know, I hate seeing, you know, the back to the Juneteenth conversation. Like, I hate seeing people say it's not for us and the colors, you know what I'm saying, the red, black, and green, and the green, red, and yellow. That's not the colors, man. The colors are red and white and blue. Because we're officially Americans, yo. Per the order, right? The general order number 3. Let's go ahead and just it's short and sweet. The people are informed that in accordance with the proclamation from the Executive of the United States of America, all slaves are free. This involves an absolute equality of personal rights and rights of property between former masters and slaves, and the connection heretofore existing between them become that between employer and hired labor. The freed are advised to remain at present homes and work for wages. They're informed that they will not be allowed to collect the military posts and that they will not be supported in idleness either there or elsewhere. Well, I got a little problem with, because Abe Lincoln said that they would be allowed to take up military posts. I believe that's what he said. Where is it? Come on. Good faith, participated, strong surveillance, rebellion, 100 days, misdemeanor, the first, and all right. I do order and declare that all persons held as slaves within said designated states and parts of states are and henceforth shall be free, and that the executive government of the United States, including the military and naval forces, will recognize, maintain said persons. Here we go. I further declare and make known that such persons of suitable condition will be received into the armed services of the United States to garrison forts, positions, and stations and other places, and to man vessels of all sorts in said services. So, per the Emancipation Proclamation, we were able to be in the military. General Order number 3, he says they will not be allowed to collect the military posts. So, I don't understand. I don't know. I don't really know. And, but we're here now. As stated, we were freed people. We were American citizens. There was no need to fight it. But some people just felt the need to keep fighting it. And it bothers me when I hear, people today, oh, this country wasn't meant for us. The flag don't represent us. No, yes, it does. We just demonstrated tonight with the Declaration of Independence. We were right there. It's just the way of the world is what caused us not to be in the final. But it was never removed from the mindset. And it was a fight that ensued all the way to the Civil War. Anyway, y'all, I hate to leave it on such a somber conversation, but we're gonna have to get up out of here. We're gonna have to go bust a move. For those people who are celebrating Juneteenth, man, understand what it is. All the stupid ass Republicans, y'all niggas just get the fuck out the way. You're in the middle of hindering progress, right? All you dumb people who are putting out the wrong colors. The only colors that exist for Juneteenth, as I stated before, is red, white, and blue. And there's a reason for that, okay? There's a reason for that. I'll read it to you before we get up out the door. All right. Let's go ahead and put this up on the screen. Yeah, I knew the UFC was gonna block my shit. Get up off the Facebook, y'all. The Juneteenth flag. Okay, this is it. The colors are there because the red, white, and blue represent the American flag. A reminder that slaves and their descendants were and are American citizens. You see an arc in the background. There's a red arc, red, blue, right there. There's an arc, a curve, if you would. The curve that extends across the width of the flag represents a new horizon and the opportunities and promise that lay ahead for Black Americans. The white star. The white star in the center represents both Texas, the Lone Star State, as well as the freedom of Black Americans in all 50 states. The burst. The bursting outline around the star is inspired by a nova, a term that astronomers use to mean a new star. This represents a new beginning for Black Americans. And the date. The date marks the day enslaved blacks, or after, I guess at the time they were African Americans, in Galveston, Texas, learned of their freedom when Union troops arrived to announce the Emancipation Proclamation. The colors are red, white, and blue because Juneteenth is an American holiday. And it gets no deeper than that. With that being said, y'all, I'm about this thing, man. Appreciate y'all for flying with your boy tonight, man. For those who dropped the gifted subs, for those who subbed to the page and became members, man, it's much appreciated. Love y'all to death. So for real, man, it was a good time. I got to cut out early tonight because my phone keep blowing up fucking text messages from the missus. So got to go. Got to get up out of here. Maybe I'll stream this weekend. I know I always say that, but maybe I'll stream this weekend. You know, who knows? I definitely want to play some Spider-Man, so we'll see what happens. Anyway, love y'all. Be good. And if you can't be good at something awesome.